A very good morning, my dear students, and welcome to Digital World of Pathania Public School. But in previous lecture, we learned chapter number 9, and in chapter number 9, the name is flow of control. And in flow of control, we learned three types of statements: your sequential statement, your decisional or statement, or you can say your selection statement, or your repetition or looping statement. Now today we learn more about the sequential statement, and we do the practical implementation of the sequential statement. Okay, so let's do the practical. First we do the practical of this, then we move on the selection statement, and in selection statement then we learn first if statement. So how you start it? Click on the start menu and then you choose the Python IDLE. So always you use the IDLE Python. Okay, after this this screen will be displayed, so you minimize it. We have already know in Python two modes are there. One is your interactive mode and second is your skip mode. So this is your interactive mode. So here simple, first we start the program number 1, and program number 1 is display a simple message. Display a simple message. So how you display it? Just write down print. Print is the name of the function that are used to display any statement, any message on your screen. So just write down print and then choose the bracket and then you write down inverted comma. For example, here we write down welcome. Okay, after that you close the inverted bracket close. So your answer is welcome will be displayed on your screen. And same message you also display with single quote also. So this is the plus point in Python language. You write your statement in single quote or you write your statement in double quote. No effect is there. So one error is there. We write down double W, so you remove it, and we have already executed, so no removing will be acceptable here. So you write down here again print, and here you write down welcome. Okay, but if this type of error will be displayed in your skip mode, then you can change it, but in interactive mode we don't change it. Okay, first point. After that, if you want to display the two statement in a single program, then what we do? Just write down again print, and for example, now our first message is welcome, but this message totally dependent on you. Compiler don't include it. Compiler just display the answer on your screen. So you want to display any message that you write down here that you want. So just write down inverted comma close, then put the comma sign here, and then you write down second statement HELLO, hello, and then close and then display it. So you see welcome and hello. But if you want to give the more space between the welcome and hello, or if you want to remove this space, so how you write it? Again, for example, we copy it and here you write down, paste it, and if I remove this space, okay, so no effect is there, only welcome and hello. Between the welcome and hello, space will be removed. So just press the enter key. So two statements are there that are separated with the comma operator. And after that, if you want to write down same program in skip mode, then what we do? Just click on the file menu, click on new, and here you just write down print, and always print P is small. Always print written in the small letter. Why? Because Python is your case sensitive language, so always you write in small letter print. And here your choice, you want to write down capital, small, totally dependent on you, write down in any form between the inverted comma. So this is our program for example. Okay, and we write down another statement also. For example, we write down hello. So you see your hello and your welcome will be displayed on your screen. So after that you save it and click on the file menu and then you save it. Otherwise just press the F5 to run the program. Now you want to save it, yes, click on OK. Now you write down the name of the program. For example, 11th class is my program name, and the extension name of Python program is .py. So you see the answer is welcome and hello. So always you write your program in script mode and your answer will be displayed on, always your answer displayed on interactive mode. So we write down program in script mode. And what is the use of script mode? If you want to save your program, then you use the script mode, and for displaying your answer we use the interactive mode. Again open it, and if you want to give the space between welcome and hello, then what we do here, we write down here, for example, \t, and again we use \t, or again we use \t. So any difference is there? Yes. We not need to write print statement in 2 times, just you write down print in single time and then you only use the comma operator. So now you press the F5, run your program. Now you see welcome and hello, gap is there. So how much gap? 3 tab spaces here. But if you want to once we write down the 3 times now. If you want to 1 tab space, then you write down only 1 \t, then press F5, run it, so 1 space is there. But if you want to write down in single line, but we want display this message in the next line, then you use the \n here. But listen here, one point, \t is used to give the 1 tab gap between the words, and \n is used to move the your text in the next line. Okay, so again save it. So now you see it will display in the next line. But if we want the input value from the user side, then what we do? We want message always displayed that input by the user, then what we will do? So again open it here, okay, and here you write down print, and in print what we write here? For example, we write down enter your name. So this message will be displayed on your screen. But how we input it? How we input it? So for this we use here one variable name. For example, name is variable name is name is equal to, then you write down input, then you write down input, and after that just enter, press F5, okay. So here you see enter your name is displayed. So here I have written Renu. So enter Renu, welcome, hello. So you see your last previous message will be displayed with this. Why? Because we don't use the print, we use the print with the welcome and hello. So again open it, okay, and now you write down here print, and here the variable name is name. So you just write down NAME, name, and then close the bracket and then F5, then okay. Now enter your name. For example, again I have written here Renu. Now you see the output only the Renu. Now understand what is the difference between the input and the print. Input always accept the value from the user side, and print always display the value on the screen. Clear? So again open your browser, okay, Now for example, we want to display this name 10 times. So after that you multiply and press the 10. So again F5. Okay, so now enter any name. For example, I have written name Rohit. So you see Rohit 10 times will be displayed on your screen. But if you want only 3 times, then you remove it 10 and only write down here 3, and then again F5, save it. Okay, so you see enter your name. So you write down here for example Rita, and you see 3 times Rita will be displayed on your screen. Clear? But what we do if we want to display this Rita or any name in next line, or we want the gap between these? So what we do here, again open it and you do one difference is there. After that, if you write down here \n, no difference is there. So what we do here, can we do the here? Can we do \? No, not we do. So again open your interactive mode one time for see this output. So you write down here, what we write down, print, and after print you write down for example Amit. Okay, but between the inverted comma. Clear? And after that you put the \t, and then close inverted comma, then multiply 10 and then you close bracket. Now you see Amit \t, so one tab gap is here. But if we want our Amit name in the next line, then you write down the \n. Sorry, so \n. So now you see in next line your Amit name will be displayed here. Okay, do the practice of these program beta. In next video we meet with the next topic. Thank you so much for watching this video.